Hey guys, Josiah here. Welcome back to the 12 Days of Christmas, where I'm giving you guys tips every day for 12 days straight. And we've gone through a whole bunch of content already, a whole bunch of videos, a whole bunch of tips I've given you. All right, we're counting down from day 12 all the way down to day 1. All right, and today we're on day 3. Okay, we have only three more days left in this series. But today I'm sharing 3 mistakes to avoid as a wedding photographer. Tip number 1. Not backing up your photos. That's mistake number 1 that people make. Make sure you're backing up your photos. You want to do this in camera. Use a camera that has dual card slots. Make sure you're writing to both, whether it's RAW to one, JPEG to another, or RAW to both. Make sure you're backing them up in camera, because there's nothing worse than a card failure on the wedding day. It's happened to us. It sucks. It's going to happen to you. It's just a matter of when. So make sure that you are shooting to 2 cards, and you can eliminate the risk of a card failing and you losing priceless memories, okay? The other thing you want to do is back up to 2 different places in your home. After you get home from the wedding, dump to a hard drive and then dump to a second hard drive, or to the cloud, or keep them on your memory cards, and make sure that you have one hard drive in one spot, and make sure that you have your other hard drive or your memory cards in another location. You want to make sure that you're separating these. That way you are eliminating the risk of any damage done to your house, whether it's through a storm or someone breaking into your home and stealing your stuff, a fire maybe. Just eliminate that risk, because if it can go wrong, it will go wrong, okay? Murphy's Law, if it can go wrong, it will go wrong. So make sure you're backing up your photos. Stuff like this happens all the time. Stuff gets lost, stuff gets damaged, stuff gets stolen, stuff breaks. It's inevitable, guys. So just make sure you are backing up your photos in camera and at home. Tip number 2 is give a great client experience and set expectations up. Okay, you want to set the expectations for your clients, because if you don't set those expectations for them on your terms, they're going to make it up on theirs. If you don't tell them how long to expect the final gallery to be delivered, they're going to assume it's going to be pretty quick. It's going to be like 2 weeks, and all of a sudden they're going to be in your inbox saying, hey, where are my photos? And you're like, well, it takes me 4 to 6 weeks. But guess what? You never told them that. So I want to make sure that you know to set up those expectations, because I've learned in my last 8 years of wedding photography that my clients don't actually want the best photos. What they really want is a great client experience, because that client experience bleeds into how they feel about their photos. If I give my clients a really crappy, awful time on their wedding day, guess what? They're not gonna love their photos. They're gonna think about the awful memory they had with me on the wedding day. Make sure that you are under-promising and over-delivering, okay? Set the expectations up, and then exceed those expectations, all right? Tell them what to expect, exceed those expectations, all right? Give them a great client experience, because they are going to love you for it, and they're going to love their photos because of the experience you provided, all right? So that's tip number 2. Tip number 3, the mistake that a lot of photographers need to avoid is not selling albums. What I mean by this is actually that you need to sell albums. Photographers, you should be selling albums. Take the guesswork out of how to make an album, how to design an album, where to order the album from, out of the hands of your clients. Your clients don't know how to do any of that stuff. They don't know how to curate the photos the proper way. They don't know how to do any of these things. So you want to make sure that you're providing this service to them, for them, and you're taking the guesswork out of that. They'll love you for it. It'll make their life easier. You'll make some extra money. You can upsell these albums. You'll make some extra money. It'll be great for your business profitably, and it goes along with that client experience. You're providing one more thing that your clients will love you for in this client experience of yours. So those are the 3 mistakes to avoid as a wedding photographer. Back up your photos, give a great client experience, and sell those albums, okay? Those are the 3 things, all right? So if you enjoyed this video, if this was helpful, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, click that bell to get notified when I release new videos, and we'll see you tomorrow for the next video in this series. Take care.